been a year.
Mm-hmm.
God, it's been a year.
I know. I know.
Wow.
Well, the roar is back along the Saginaw River in downtown Bay City.
That's right. It's starting today. You'll have the chance to check out some major family fun with powerboat racing and much more.
In the 90s? No. We couldn't buy it. Didn't know anything about it. Never dealt with it, really. I mean, other than a few different times.
My name is Garret Morgan. I'm from Essexville. I'm 22 years old, and I directed and edited and co-wrote Stigmatic with my friend here.
Whose name is Keith Schnabel. I'm from Essexville and Saginaw, and I co-wrote and co-produced Stigmatic. Stigmatic focuses on the national opioid epidemic by way of mid-Michigan. Obviously, we started with Bay County, where we're from, and where we went to school together. Mm-hmm. And where a former classmate of ours, our graduating class, passed away. But we spiral out into the Tri-Cities and touch on Michigan's problem as a whole. We talk to a lot of experts and law enforcement, folks in recovery. So we cover a lot of different opinions from activists. This film touches on some controversial issues and proposed solutions, but we try to stay as objective as possible, which is tough because we care about this. But yeah.
It also, stigmatic is also, comes from the dictionary definition, which there's 3 different definitions. There's the botany term, which relates to the flower, like the stigma, and then there's stigma as in social disgrace, and there's then stigma, like stigmata in religion, which also is
so
kind of like, it's like a physical mark of disgrace.
Right, so someone that kind of felt Christ's torment or had sores manifest. It's a real phenomena where your grief can actually cause open sores. So there's a religious definition as well.
And the film kind of gradually builds all those together. So at first you're given the definition and it kind of explores each thing. First of all, it was a very huge learning experience for me. I've never done anything this long form. So I would say in retrospect, I probably could have gotten it done in like 4 or 5 months.
If
but
you
it
know
has
what you're
been,
doing, but
right,
yeah.
it has been almost a year. We started working in May. I feel like whatever surprised me, I'm now like, you know what I mean?
I was surprised that naloxone, that opiate antagonist, was not that controversial. I remember at the summit,
It was played up like it was controversial,
Yeah.
and then we went to the town hall.
Yeah.
In the town hall, everyone was totally for it. Yeah, I think it's more something that the community doesn't know enough about, so they're questioning it. But when you talk to professionals and doctors, I mean,
right,
they're all for it.
Right,
so.
left, law enforcement, medical professionals, people in recovery, folks have pretty much come around to it. And it was, yeah, again,
it is with anything like that, because you're saying, like I said earlier, like you treat this drug problem with a drug, and if you don't expand on that, people are like, oh no, drugs are bad. So
right. Well, no, this keeps you from getting high.
Yeah. We have a short form kind of prologue planned, and that'll go live May 1st on like YouTube and Vimeo for everyone to see. And then the long form is a little bit up in the air.
It's been submitted to a lot of film festivals, including a couple that we've already been in. So I mean, we're fingers crossed, but we're more than hopeful that they'll get into those.
And like I mentioned earlier, possibly QTV, but all of those are not confirmed yeses.
So I guess follow the Facebook page, Stigmatic.